What's up guys, Ben here, and welcome to Motivation to Invest. Now this is just a quick one for you guys, but also a crazy one. So 5 of Tesla's top 10 shareholders have reduced their stake in the company. Now I'm going to go through these so you guys can just see the facts for yourself, because I did a previous video about Cathie Wood doing a small sell-off and I got a lot of stick for it. So I'm just going to show you guys the numbers and you can make up your own mind on the stock. First, we have Baillie Gifford & Co. This is the largest shareholder of Tesla with 6.32% stake in the company. They have reduced their stake by minus 2.53%. Then we have Capital Research and Management. They've reduced their stake. Jennison Associates, but probably the biggest ones we've seen is by JP Morgan Investment Management. They've reduced their stake by minus 11.65%. Goldman Sachs have reduced their stake in Tesla by minus 27%. Now the Goldman Sachs sell-off is extremely significant, as minus 27% is a lot. Yeah, we can ignore some of the smaller 0.1% sell-offs and 1% sell-offs, but minus 27%, come on guys, we've got to ask the questions. So should we be worried by these large investment firms selling portions of their stock? And should we be worried that Tesla stock is down by minus 10% today? Is this just a minor correction, or is this the start of a major decline? Now, firstly, just to calm everyone down, because I know Tesla is not a stock to many people, it's more like a religion. So just to relax everyone, it turns out that the majority of these investment firms, which are selling portions of their Tesla stock, are doing so not because the fundamentals of the stock have changed, but just because they have to, because that's the way their investment firm is set up. It's a regulatory issue. So basically the majority of investment firms don't like to be overexposed to one specific stock, and thus they diversify their portfolios heavily so all their investors are happy. Now this begs the question, and I mentioned this in the Cathie Wood video, but I don't know if everybody saw the second part of the video where I mentioned this, but so what these investment firms are doing is called portfolio rebalancing. And that's when, say you have your portfolio and a position in the portfolio gets too large, then you sell off a portion of that position in order to cash in the profits and manage your risk in your portfolio. Now you may sell off a portion of a stock and then reallocate it to a different sector. So you're not too heavily exposed to, say, tech, or too heavily exposed to airlines or oil or travel or whatever sector you're heavily invested into. Or you might wish to diversify across a different country. So say you're purely invested into US stocks. You might wish to sell off a portion of those stocks and maybe invest into, say, emerging markets or in Europe or a different part of the world. So that's the idea behind portfolio rebalancing. Now there's two sides to this story. So first you should ask the question, if these investment firms are selling and it's not due to the fundamentals, then should I just ignore it and just carry on with my life? Well, that is one option and a very good option for most people. However, option 2 is to just assess your portfolio. Look at your portfolio, look at the positions in your portfolio. Although there is no regulatory requirement for you to sell a portion of any of your stocks in order to split your risk, you may wish to look at a stock and say, you know what, this is taking up 70% of my portfolio. Maybe I should sell a portion and reallocate it to, say, a different sector. Now, this is not financial advice. I'm just giving you general investing advice. This is what the investment firms are doing. They're sitting in the boardroom and they're making these decisions. As a personal investor, you don't have to answer to other investors, so you can sort of do what you want. So at the end of the day, it's your money on the line, and you've got to ask yourself, are you overly exposed to a certain sector, to a certain stock? If that's the case, are you happy with that? If you are, that's fine. Warren Buffett went through an investment period where he was only invested into 3 stocks. Now, people think Warren Buffett's a diversified investor, but he actually isn't. He tends to concentrate on a few companies, get to know them really well, and then, as he says, load up the truck. So if you've done that with Tesla and you've made an absolute killing with it being up by over 500% this year, then that's fine. Enjoy the ride and enjoy it. If you're more of an active investor and you wish to, say, take out some profits, and then even if you still got faith in Tesla, buy back in at a lower price, then that's also an option. So what have I done with my position? If you guys watch this channel regularly, you'll know one of the unique things about Motivation to Invest is I'm very transparent about the stocks I buy and even sometimes when I buy them. So with my stake in Tesla, I only have a small stake which I got for an extremely good price. I got my stocks in Tesla for around $400 to $500 per share, which was extremely cheap. However, I admit to myself, I was too cautious with this stock and I was overly diversified, so I didn't invest much in it at that price. However, on that position, I'm up by over 300%, so I'm happy with that. So with me, I'm personally not selling because I've only got a small position. However, if I was the sort of person who had, say, a large position in Tesla, then maybe I would consider reduce the stake at some point and then maybe even buy back in. Now, I'm not saying you guys have to do that, but this is just my opinion. So with stocks in general, no stock will just keep going to the moon. There will be pullbacks. There will be corrections. Every stock in the past has done it. Every great stock from Amazon to Alphabet to Facebook, they've all done it in the past. They run up and then they correct. They run up and they correct. And a correction is healthy for a stock. A crash isn't healthy usually, but a correction is healthy. Smart investors who have faith in the company, they will be buying more stock on these dips. So just a brief video today, guys, and I just want to know your thoughts. So there's these major shareholders selling off. What do you think about it? Are you rebalancing your portfolio or are you going all in on Tesla? Let me know in the comments below and I'll join in the discussion. And if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. That really helps out with the YouTube algorithm, which allows me to create more great content like this for you guys. In addition, if you want more investing tips and exclusive stock market picks, which I personally am investing into, then you should definitely subscribe to this channel and turn that notification bell on. With that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Invest safe.